Welcome back, guys. It's Tiba here, and we're back with another forest video. This video, thought I was going to do a kind of short video covering um, the recent update that they did. As you can see right now, we've loaded into the save that I have, and already you can see a few changes. You can see the health bar, um, food and water on the right. Um, they've reworked that, looks a little bit different, and also the text there was thirsty and hungry. They've made that, I believe it was slightly smaller before. So obviously we're gonna start by just fixing this small thing here so I don't keel over here. Do like this. Now, it's a couple of other changes. Obviously they had, like they almost always do, a bunch of bug fixes. Um, there are obviously, you could go through the patch notes, but another thing that's a fairly big change is they did the survival book. It looks different. You can see here, it's a little bit clearer, maybe what you click. The boxes here lights up. Um, yeah, I don't know, I kind of like the old one. I didn't really see that big of a change that was, required. But by the way, it's still cool that they continue to update things like this. So I think it's a very cool update. Very good. It's maybe makes it a little bit easier seeing what's actually new here. Um, so yeah, they did add a few new things that we are going to go out and cover. Just gonna take a quick look here. Nothing really new over here. This is something I really would like them to do. Obviously this is going to be different. Yeah, and here we are, have the patch notes on the Steam page. As you can see, they did quite a lot here. So, like I said, is a couple of bug fixes. They reworked the HUD. That was what you can see, um, as well as the survival book. Building item tracker feels less jarring. If that's something I'm gonna to test out, but I do feel that's a pretty good thing. There's been a couple of problems with it before. I've had a couple of problems. It's really, really good that they are addressing that and really going to change that. Bunch of stuff how collision works. Obviously, that's got to be tested. How mouse movement feels. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that. They've added a couple of new features for the mouse and how you can um, sort of customize it a little bit more, rework the cave collision, accurate 3D rendering geometry. I assume that's inside the caves and how the caves load and collision works with the walls and the roof, the ceiling, everything like that. Um, I don't know. This clients rely on ragdolls and AI. I don't really know what that change is about. Perhaps once we play a little bit, we'll see what it is. Um, collision changes, new headshot damage to enemies. Um, that's pretty good. Depending on how you aim, maybe with the crossbow, with the gun, and maybe even with the melee damage. I don't know, the spear, stuff like that. But yeah, it's cool to see that they've added a little bit of a difference on where you actually hit the enemy. Animal AI improvement, I don't think that was really something that was required. You can see here they made that the deer will run further and longer. Um, I just hope that they haven't made it so that it turns into complete overkill and makes killing the deers almost impossible. Um, they've added some hit directions here, some animations when you're being killed by a crocodile or a shark. Once again, not something that I was missing, but it might be some cool little tweaks and stuff they've added. Possibility to add logs to zip lines. This is a really cool feature. Now you can transport logs with the zip line. Um, I'm not really sure where this will be really useful. it might be when you're trying to, cut down trees, and instead of running around, like a cliff, you can just build, but still you need to build a zip line over or down and then send the logs. It's still going to require quite a lot of work just to send a few logs, but someone, you can probably be quite creative with it. Um, so yeah, it's really cool. This is a really cool feature. You can collect the mushrooms using your pouch. Um, never you couldn't do that before, so now it's another way to use the pouch. Gives it a little bit more versatility. Really cool. Um, did a pass on water collecting? I don't know. It's an animation where with the pot. Um, and still maybe not something that I was thinking about, but so it's a good change there. New ability to turtle shells. You can make them into makeshift sleds. It's a really cool. You can obviously have a lot of fun with it. I don't know actually why they added that in. For my sake, it was not something that was missing, not something that was really needed. It's just a fun little extra thing. Some people will love it, some people will think it's completely useless, but it gives something more than just a water collector for the turtle shell, which is good. You want to be able to use all of the resources to a variety of different things. Obviously, they've added some new props to the villages. They fixed loading issues. This is all bug fixes. Um, they've added, some sort of fixes here to 64 bits if you have over 10,000 structures. I'm not quite there. I can see people build really big ones. Maybe like in creative, you build, entire towns and stuff like that. This is all of the bug fixes, CPU custom optimizations, balance chainsaws, um, a lot of other things. So it's a pretty good update, pretty solid update. Good bug fixes, good new added, features and stuff to do inside the game. So yeah, it's a really good feature, really good update, really good changes. So yeah, thanks guys.